Solving equations with division. Step 1, write the equation. X divided by 5 equals 10. Isolate the variable by using the opposite operation. So what is the variable and what's happening to it? The variable is x, it's being divided by 5. So think to yourself, the opposite of dividing by 5 is what? Multiplying by 5. So that's what you want to do to both sides. Remember, equations, you want to do the same thing to both sides. So multiply both sides by 5. Cancel your 5's, because 5 divided by 5 would give you 1. So 1x. All that's left here is x. Multiply the other side. 10 times 5 is 50. So we think the solution to this equation is x equals 50. Now we can prove that by putting it back in the original equation, x divided by 5. So 50 divided by 5 is 10. And that's what was originally in our equation. So there's your check step. X divided by 4 equals 12. The variable is x. It's being divided by 4. The opposite of dividing by 4 is multiplying by 4. So you want to multiply by 4. What you do to one side, you must do to the other side. Multiply by 4 on both sides, because that's the opposite of dividing by 4. Now you're ready to cancel. 4 divided by 4 gives you x on this side, because 4 divided by 4, they'll cancel each other out, leaving only x. This is called isolating the variable. That means making the variable by itself on one side. Now just work the other side. 12 times 4. If you need to go out to the side and work it out, that's fine. So 12 times 4 is 48. Now let's stick it back in our original equation as our check step. 48 divided by 4. 48. If you need to work any of it out, that's fine. 4 goes into 4 one time and into 8 two times. 12. And that was from our original equation. Now it doesn't matter if the x is on one side of the equation or the other. It's just like a seesaw. It doesn't matter which end you sit on. And so 8 equals x divided by 10. X is the variable. It's being divided by 10. To get rid of this 10 on this side, we need to do the opposite. So we would multiply by 10. What you do to one side, you're going to do to the other. The 10 divided by 10 cancels. X equals, and work the other side, 80. Now turn around and write it the right way. X equals 80, because that's your solution. And stick it back in the original equation. X divided by 10. So 80 divided by 10. 10 goes into 80 8 times. And that's what you had in your original equation, and that's your check step. X divided by 4 equals 10. Sometimes you'll see them with the old division sign here, and it works better if you'll go ahead and rewrite it in fraction form. X divided by 4 equals 10. This means the exact same thing, it's just a different form. Now x is being divided by 4, so you want to multiply by 4 on both sides. 4's will cancel. X equals 40. Now stick it back in your original equation. X divided by 4, so 40 divided by 4 is 10, and that's what was in the original equation. So there's your check step. 20 equals x divided by 5, so 20 equals x divided by 5. X is the variable, it's being divided by 5, so we want to multiply by 5 on both sides. These 5 will cancel, leaving x isolated on this side. X equals 100. Turn around and write it the right way. X equals 100. Circle your solution and stick it in for your check step. 100 divided by 5. If you need to work it out, that's fine. Subtract down, bring down your 0. 5 goes into 0 0 times, and there is your answer. There's your check step.